What's cool about the Seraphine is you get a lot of push with this, and the Ashe is going to get so much value early. As Gnar, wow, DRX really changing the identity of their draft so massively here at the end. And Gnar is strong into Cassante, but what Ahri does in this comp is very little. Especially, we talked about how difficult it is to pilot into Veigar, and it's going to push the Seraphine out of the lane. And even Fate is coming down.
Yeah, Moham be in a lot of trouble as they're going to go for the dive here. Grand entrance does come through as Taehoon trying to keep himself alive. Beryl is dead though, and they didn't even manage to kill Taehoon. Teleport comes forward and Bulldog says, you ain't going anywhere.
And because Dudu is winning the lane where you did have counter pick, but it's not working here for Rascal, they're going to get the Drake too here. They got a flash, sticking around as he's going to look for potentially a choke point Cyclone here.
Well, Arrow is going to connect onto Beryl. As Event Horizon goes down, they just engage on top of a Wukong clone. But sometimes you just want to hit things with your buttons, and that's fine. More beat drops coming on through here as Extendo Beams joining the fray. Taehoon walking over a ward, but Rascal hunting for that Mega Gnar as Juhan gets into that backline. He's so incredibly low, and he's just going to die. That's the second kill, but Zeri picks up one. In goes Rascal, finds a big wallop, but I don't know whether it's going to be enough, and he does just get queued back there by Dudu. As the Encore comes through, and Doctom gets over the wall, but I have a feeling he's still dead. There he goes. Taehoon picks that one up.
Unbelievable. They catch him with
side. Owl gonna spot them as the arrow connects from downtown. All right, that's a really dead Gnar. Can they grab the Wukong as well? The answer is no. They're not going to dive two people.
Because if you're not going to run the follow-up, you're going to run by. Yeah, and you're going to play Zeri into it. At least the Syndra can set up for that too.
At the same time, who has been seeing a lot more play is Rascal says, no, not my turret. But he's just going to get all outed, and he's in the middle of nowhere now. Dudu dashing after Rascal. He doesn't mind that this is Mega Gnar, just sidesteps the wallop and gets the flash out of Rascal. Maybe a bit of a Freudian slip there. As speaking of wallets, Youngjae's walking on over, and his is pretty heavy. And they're going to look for another dive. Man, Rascal has really had a tough time against.
And look at the bottom lane. Taehoon's game sense is so good, and he's got Hawkshot to Varric angle here. And even though they are going to get that bounty gold, it's two turrets here for one.
Oh, and it's into Rift Herald as well.
Yeah, he will do some damage, but he sets up the damage.
Oh dear, Heartbreaker going to be used. Good flash, gets Youngjae to relative safety. But he's not out of the woods just yet, as Beryl is going to collect as many of them as he can. And there goes the Viego. We may have spoken too soon here as Kwangdong Freecs really struggling. Dudu going all out onto Fate. See whether he does have any more Spirit Rushes, and it looks like
he's going to get him a turret,
he
though.
Doesn't even need one.
Two turrets, maybe. Mid turret going down here. Bulldog on the top side. They're going to force a teleport. So at least a turret here for Kwangdong Freecs, but Dudu's death is going to buy so much time, turning a pick into actually a pause, gaining any map control, as this is such a good Heartbreaker. Flashes the charm, buys tons of time here, and that's when the call comes on the map. You see the Veigar rather pinging, I'm on the way on top side.
Well, Rascal now going down pretty low. Good charm there is going to be landed there for Fate. And the Event Horizon is going to buy him a little bit of space. Whether it buys him his life, I'm not entirely sure. As Foxfire is going to do a bit of work. Yeah, it's taken some time, but they do manage to get it in the end. Nicely done. And Bulldog's going to be
able to kill him there, but he's unable to. The Rascal spacing is too good. But he buys a ton of time, and that is Soul Point on the opposite side of the map with the Herald crashing through. So again, let's go. As Baron's down to 50%. They don't have massive damage, and Bulldog's going to make his way in. Event Horizon splits up the fight here as there's the Encore. It's going to connect the steal! Oh, it was all just a bait. Youngjae wanted to come in and take their lunch money. There's Dudu looking for a Q. He's not going to find it. Wins, and now they can turn this into Hextech Soul. DRX trying to rush this down. All right, maybe it's another 50-50.
Well, Youngjae going to get a stun onto Beryl here. Can he Heartbreaker in? He actually isn't going to opt in for it because they want to fight instead. As the Encore, absolutely fantastic, but still, Juhan going to get a decent Cyclone. Doctom popping off in this fight, though, as Moham is going to go down. And now Rascal looking to escape. Dudu on the chase. Youngjae behind him. And the Zeri desperately wanting to just survive this fight.
Yeah, he's going to get out here, but I don't know if Rascal's going to be so lucky.
Yeah, tries to take a desperation Hexgate. And Doctom's like, why haven't we taken any of these turrets? They can see me now. The arrow! What the heck was that, Taehoon? That was sick! It wasn't actually that far away, but still, man, that was cool. Almost dies to the Zeri. It is just going to survive with just enough health. Immediately be cleansed, and then Fate is going to go golden as well. Taehoon free hitting, though, as they take down the inhibitor turret. DRX, do you have any fight left in you? It's now or never. Otherwise, you're just going to start losing all of your structures. Dudu's going to deliver a Nah to his teammates, and they're going to say thank you very much.
One more teleport flank.
Yeah, as you can see
that Zeri mechanic.
Rascal's flash is just coming back up. He just hit Mega though. It's not exactly the timing that he wants to as they're being corralled. DRX, they're not grouped up. Event Horizon comes down. Juhan wants to try and be useful, but it's not going to work out. Beryl just dies without being able to offer anything. And oh my god, the Encore just massive into the back line. Fate is eviscerated. Doctom has no hope. And that is going to be the ace for the Kwangdong Freecs. And they will win this best of 3.
Don't call my customer service. I have said very clearly he has to avoid all of the CCs caught there at the end.
Oh, no, yeah.
And that's the end of that.
That was in the fine print. That was in the fine print at the bottom of this one as Dudu teleported in. He's going to take down some Nexus turrets. He's got super minions to help him out as well as everybody else trudging to be in the picture as this Nexus is going to go down. Kwangdong Freecs. What an impressive team. This is 4 in a row now for this squad.
4 in a row, man. And KT Rolster watching this series definitely thinking, okay, both of these teams playing a close series. There were certainly some flashy moments for both and a lot of back and forth here. And definitely not the easy week KT thought they were going to have, and they need to...